beautiful, and every night has its day so magical. And if there's love in this life, there's no obstacle that can't be defeated. For every tyrant a tear, for the vulnerable, in every loss, so the bones of a miracle. For every dreamer, a dream we're unstoppable, with something to believe in. Monday left me broken, Tuesday I was through with hoping, Wednesday my empty arms were open, Thursday waiting for love, waiting for love. Thank the stars it's Friday, I'm burning like a fire gone wild on Saturday. Guess I won't be coming to church on Sunday.
Good day, mabuhay, maayong adlaw sa ating tanan. This is Group 3, Mindanao. I'm Aliyah Vic Bisadio and I will report the Region 9, Zamboanga Peninsula and its province, Zamboanga del Norte. Region 9 or Zamboanga Peninsula, it is formerly called Western Mindanao before they signed the Executive Number 36 of 2001. Zamboanga Peninsula lies at the southern portion of the Philippine archipelago and it is located at the western tip of the Mindanao. The region population of 2010 stand of 3,407,353. Zamboanga Peninsula has the first export processing zone in the Mindanao, and its main economic activities are farming and fishing. Zamboanga Peninsula was founded by the Spanish forces in 1635 on the site of the native settlement. Its names derive from the Malay Jambangan or Sambangan, means place of flowers. Zamboanga del Norte is the largest province in the region and it is dubbed as the Twin City Province. The shrine from the Pitan was already known as the home of the country's most famous exiled national hero, Dr. Rizal, before his martyrdom. Sungkilafol is located at Diwan Dipolog City, one of the hidden waterfalls in the province. Cascading white waters poured in the narrow and deep pool, creating a natural music. The indigenous Sovereign tribe has long been protecting this site to ensure their preservation. Libuton Cave is located at Libuton, Manukan, hides stunning stalactite and stalagmite rock formation. All in all, it has 7 caves, but unfortunately, it only opens 3 caves for tourism. So next, we are here at the Zamboanga del Norte Festival. Kinabayo Festival, which is celebrated every July 25 in the Pitan City, Zamboanga del Norte, Philippines. It celebrates a mysterious and colorful pageant reenacting the Spanish-Moorish Wars, mainly the Battle of Cabadongo, where the Spanish forces under General Pelagio took their last stand against Sarakan. They were able to overturn the tide through the miraculous spirit of St. James. The additional local color and the modern niche has made this annual celebration a popular attraction which brings thousands of tourists in the Pitan City. Pagsalagbuk is Subano term that means togetherness. In the festival, the city government of Dipolog aims to showcase the myriad interplay of culture, Muslim, Lumad, and the varied and diverse culture of the settlers from over the Philippines, as well as the Spanish, Chinese, American, and the other Asian culture that has been so meticulously woven and shaped into what is known as the unique Mindanao tri-people culture. The festival will feature street dancing in the main avenue of Dipolog City. This will be the culminating in a culture presentation depicting dances involving the different types of people in the Mindanao. The concept is unity in diversity among the tribe people. When it comes to food, Zamboanga del Norte is known on the Spanish-style sardines. The most famous product of the Spanish-style sardines is the Montañas Spanish sardines. Zamboanga del Norte is entitled as the Battled Sardines Capital of the Philippines. That the taste of the Spanish-style sardines of Zamboanga del Norte is not malansa. It is smooth and matutunaw siya sa Matutunaw siya sa dila mo, sa bunganga mo. Ganun daw siya kasarap. Na hindi siya typical na lasang sardinas na nabibili na in can.
Hi, my name is Daniela Navarra and I am reporting to Zamboanga del Sur. Zamboanga del Sur is one of the province here in the Philippines and it's located in Zamboanga Peninsula region. It occupies the western section of Mindanao. Zamboanga del Sur is known for its rich heritage and interesting natural resources. The capital of the Zamboanga del Sur is Pagadian City. Let me share you some brief history of Zamboanga del Sur and Zamboanga del Norte. Province was split into Zamboanga del Sur and Zamboanga del Norte through Republic Act 711. Again, in February 2001, Republic Act number 8973 was enacted creating Zamboanga Sibugay province out of some western municipalities of Zamboanga del Sur. The province has a land area of 4,484.21 square kilometers or 1,731 square miles. Festivals of Zamboanga del Sur. One of the festivals of Zamboanga del Sur is Palad Festival. The municipality of Bayog, province of Zamboanga del Sur, celebrated the Palad Festival yearly, showcases tribal dance and music with the participants of indigenous costumes. Nagkaroon din sila dito ng street dance competition with cash prizes para sa mga mananalo. Palad is a Subanen term which means thanksgiving. It is a celebration of joy, peace, and unity for a great and bountiful harvest, progress, and developments and people achievements. The second is the Pasalamat Festival. Pagadian City celebrates Pasalamat Festival to honor the city's patron saint, Santo Niño, or the Holy Child Jesus. From the word Pasalamat, the festival is held to give thanks for the blessing they have received throughout the year. The third festival that the Zamboanga del Sur celebrated is Migayan Festival. The festival is a long-week gathering held in September to celebrate among the 3 settlers that contribute to the founding of the Zamboanga del Sur. Migayan is a Subanen word for unity. Migayan Festival is considered as Zamboanga del Sur's official festival. Delicacies of Zamboanga del Sur. One of the delicacies in Zamboanga del Sur is knickerbocker. As a localized version of famous Filipino dessert, halo-halo, but the difference is it is made of fresh fruits and it is healthier, according to my research. It is a mixed chunks of banana, mango, apple, and watermelon, gelatin, milk, with vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry ice cream on top. The best din itong dessert, lalo na kapag summer. The second delicacies of Zamboanga del Sur is sati or satay. It is a authentic dish in Zamboanga that has a diverse history and influence from its surrounding islands with the Muslim traditions. This has some similarities with Malaysia's satay. The same grilled beef or chicken, but the difference is the sauce. They use peanut sauce and it is separate from the meat. Unlike for sati or satay natin, which is also mixed into one plate overflowing with hot sauce. The third delicacy of Zamboanga del Sur is lokot-lokot. Lokot-lokot is a crunchy golden brown delicacy produced and served during special occasions, especially the Hari Raya or the feast of the Idul Fitr, which celebrates the end of fasting month of Ramadan. To the tourist spot of the Zamboanga del Sur. One of the tourist spots of Zamboanga del Sur is Grande Santa Cruz Island. It is known for Pink Beach. Pink Beach is limited to day trips dahil nililimitahan ng government ang pagbisita dito. Bawal ang reservation at dapat magkaroon ka muna ng tourist permit bago ka makapasok dito. You can stay here up to 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. only. Dahil pinagbabawal nila mag-overnight sa beach. The second tourist spot of the Zamboanga del Sur is Fort Pilar Shrine, also known as Real Fuerte de San Jose. It is a 17th century military defense fortress built by the Spanish colonial government in Zamboanga City. The fort, which is now a regional museum of the National Museum of the Philippines. It is a major landmark of the city and symbolizes the cultural heritage. Dito sa Fort Pilar Shrine, umusbong ang wikang Chabacano. And the last tourist spot of the Zamboanga del Sur is the Zamboanga City Hall or the City Hall. It exhibits its old world charm and it is a significant landmark in the history of Zamboanga and the entire Mindanao. The United States constructed this building in 1905 when the United States colonized the Philippines. This structure is unique among the neoclassical contemporaries. The tower now is where the siren is blared and certain time of the day. Every December, the city government starts decorating the tower and it turns into a showcase of lights. Many families and friends come and spend a cool Christmas night in the plaza complex of the City Hall. Zamboanga Sibugay is a province here in the Philippines. It is located in Zamboanga Peninsula region in Mindanao. Its capital is Ipil and it borders Zamboanga del Norte to the north, Zamboanga del Sur to the east, and Zamboanga City to the southwest. Zamboanga Sibugay was created in 2001 when the 3rd district of Zamboanga del Sur is split off. Zamboanga Sibugay is the 79th province created in the Philippines. One of the festival of Zamboanga Sibugay is Sibug-Sibug Festival. The locals celebrate this event to commemorate the founding of the province and give thanks to their patron. During February 22 to 26, the foundation of Sibugay is celebrated to promote the foundation province's primary produce, which is oyster or talaba. The highlight of the feast is Talaba Longest Grill. The second festival of the Zamboanga Sibugay is World Migratory Bird Festival. Part of Long Week Tour, City Tour includes a visit to the neighboring province of Zamboanga Sibugay to join the first ever World Migratory Bird Day in the Philippines. The celebration is set at the town of Siay, where the Siay Cabanlasan wetlands is located, one of the major flyways for migratory bird in the Philippines. You will witness here how they celebrate the World Migratory Bird Day through art, photo exhibitions, dance competitions, bird costume contests, and even a bird mascot showdown. Sibugsay sa Sibugay Festival is also one of the festival in Zamboanga Sibugay. Zamboanga Sibugay celebrated their first Sibugsay sa Sibugay Festival on July 1, 2012 with the theme Our Sibugay or Our Tomorrow. There is another unique street dances you can witness here. Delicacies of Zamboanga Sibugay. One of the delicacies of Zamboanga Sibugay is chicken pastil. Chicken pastil is a Filipino packed rice dish made with steamed rice wrapped in banana leaves with shredded chicken. The second delicacies of Zamboanga Sibugay is pianono from chocolate or chocolate. Pianono is a miniature chiffon cake rolled with custard filling. So, what makes it different from usual pianono? It is different from the usual pianono because it is filled with a chocolate filling instead of custard filling. The third delicacies of Zamboanga Sibugay is Kuracha. Kuracha is one of the famous dishes in Peninsula. The Kuracha is a giant sea crab and is spiny lobster hybrid. It is rare crab abundantly found in Zamboanga. This dish can only be served and eaten fresh in Zamboanga Peninsula. Tourist spot of Zamboanga Sibugay. One of the tourist spots of Zamboanga Sibugay is Buluan Island. Buluan Island is featured white sand beach and clear blue waters. The uncalm sand may be super powder fine, but Buluan Island can offer seclusion and tranquility. The island is privately owned, but no entrance fee are, are collected from visitors. Since there are no resorts nor restaurants in the island, visitors should purchase food and drinks from the town. The second tourist spot in Zamboanga, Sibugay is Malacat Falls. Malacat Falls in Zamboanga City is one of the more scenic waterfalls because of its isolation. The area remains pristine and there are a lot of strategic vantage points for photography. Sa mga mahihilig mag-selfie, ganon, maaari silang pumunta dito dahil maganda ang spot ng waterfalls. The third tourist spot in Zamboanga, Sibugay is the Lisay Fall. It boasts a charming cascade that measures around 40 feet high with a deep and dilated pool. It has crystal clear and icy cold waters.
Region 10, Northern Mindanao. It is located in the southern part of the Philippines, resource-rich highland of Mindanao. Northern Mindanao, or Region 10, is a highly diversified region that enjoys quality living and sustained economic growth. It is home to the Fibidic Industrial State, the country's largest industrial state that hosts light to medium industry. The region is also a site to big multinational corporation which existed for decades. Among the five provinces under Northern Mindanao is Misamis Oriental. Based on Philippine Statistic Authority's records in 2015, Misamis Oriental already has a population of 889,000, excluding the population of Cagayan de Oro. Highly urbanized city of Cagayan de Oro alone has a population of 602,000. Now let's go to the festivals of Misamis Oriental. Kuyamis Festival. Kuyamis Festival is the grandest festival in Misamis Oriental, gathering all its town and cities in Cagayan de Oro City for a week-long non-stop merrymaking. One of the activities that highlight the event is the Kuyamis Festival Street Dancing. It is an annual festivity of thanksgiving and acknowledgement of the customs of the Lumans who thrive in Misamis with a variety of sweet coconuts as their best food stock. Cagayan Festival. This is the festival of Misamis Oriental capital, Cagayan de Oro, and it held every 20th day of August, and it is the feast day of Saint Augustine, patron saint of the city of Cagayan de Oro. Mostly, the festival celebration will take 3 weeks and it will start in the first week of the month. Sakay-Sakay Festival. Balingasag Misamis Oriental, and it held every third week of January. The festival is for the devotion of Senior Santo Niño, which they also adapted the culture of dancing and parade in the streets. Next are the Misamis Oriental famous delicacies. Puto Maya. Puto Maya is a kakanin made famous in places like Cebu and Misamis Oriental. It's made out of glutinous rice steamed with fresh ginger and sweetened milk. There are many variations Filipinos eat with. It can be eaten as it is, paired with fresh mangoes, spread in bread, or paired with a fresh, hot steaming cup of sikwate. Sasing kinilaw. Sasing is an exotic delicacy and considered as an aphrodisiac by the locals. It is slithery tough but crunchy. It has to be chewed well to savor the essence of its true flavor. Kinilaw na sasing is a highly sought as a pulutan in coastal villages of Visayas and Mindanao. Also, we have here the most visited tourist spot in the province. Sa Sagpulan Falls and Spring. Sagpulan Falls is a natural attraction situated at Barangay San Isidro in the mountainous part of the municipality of Asahan, Misamis Oriental. With a towering height of almost 150 feet, its beauty is outstanding. Adding to its charm are the streams of water gushing from its walls. Next is Mount Balatukan. Mount Balatukan is a massive, potentially active compound stratovolcano in the northern island of Mindanao, Philippines. It is the highest point in the province of Misamis Oriental. The volcano has no historical eruptions but displays fumarolic activity. Mount Lumot. Remembered as the crash site of Cebu Pacific Flight 387 in 1998, Mount Lumot, termed as Mountain of Souls by the local Higuanon people, is an emerging hiking destination in Lingaog City, Misamis Oriental. It is a high point of not a distinct mountain from Mount Sumagaya.
Welcome to the province of Misamis Occidental. Misamis Occidental is rich in aquamarine and agricultural products. They are famous in beautiful waters, bountiful fish, and seafood for export. Let's talk about their festival. The first festival in Misamis Occidental is the Binalbal Festival. It was celebrated in the 1st of January. Binalbal means balbal in Cebuano, which means symbolize the unique tradition and belief of the town. Gumagamit sila ng mask and outfit bilang pagpapakita or pagsisymbolize their own definition of Binalbal. The second festival in Misamis Occidental is the Dalit Festival. It was celebrated every September 29. Dalit means to offer, which is offering of thanks for the whole year of good health, harvest, and protection. In the morning, we can watch the street parade, and in the afternoon is the showdown. The street dancing, the grand ritual showdown, and the mistang of tourism. And the third festival in Misamis Occidental is the Inugog Festival. It was celebrated every 14th of October. It is an ethnic festival of the Suban-on culture, a significant and symbolic activity that embodies the importance of knowing and giving attention to lives of Lumad Subanos. Let's talk about their delicacies. Their first delicacies is the sikwate, a Cebuanos version of hot chocolate made of cacao beans na pinatuyo, inihaw, giniling at after that they form it into tablets. And ang pangalawang delicacies nila ay ang halang-halang, which means spicy. A Filipino chicken dish similar to ginataang manok and surol, but the difference is meron siyang lemongrass which make it smell and taste fresh. And ang pangatlong delicacies nila is the ngoyong, a local version of a spring roll. Kung sa atin may mga lumpiang gulay, ganon, turun dikit, sa kanila is the ngoyong. Made with ground pork or shrimp, garlic, onions, spring rolls, 5 spice powder, black pepper, and julienne jamaica, which is singkamas or heart of parm. Mix together and drop it. And let's talk about their tourist spot. And the first tourist spot in Misamis Occidental is the Pinaduan Curtain Falls. It has 60 meters of curtain falls. Falls is a mystical experience with crystal clear water that is cool and even safe to drink. To see the better view, kailangan muna natin maglakad ng more or less 2 hours para makita yung untouched beauty and the serenity of the falls. The second tourist spot in Misamis Occidental is the Sibukal Float Spring. It has steaming water, a spring out from the heart of Mount Malinda. It is the one of the favorite destination of mountaineers. Meron din siya dito pero ang tawag dito is falls. Galing from the top, pababa siya ng pababa yung water niya. And then the last one is the Kaluya Shrine in Sapang Dalaga. It has 45 feet high, known as the Christ the Redeemer. 3 to 20 minutes
ang travel para makarating doon. If you have vehicle, mas madali siguro. Pero if you don't have, meron namang habal-habal. It has 190 plus step to the top. And you can enjoy there a breathtaking view of the mountains, Kaluya Bay, and the Lagos Bay. Ang maganda dito is talagang mararamdaman mo yung fresh air and talagang makakalimutan mo lahat ng problema dito. Welcome to the province of Camiguin. Camiguin is located 90 kilometers north of Cagayan de Oro, and the province has a population around 88,000 and it has a land area of 292 square kilometers. It is a land-friendly people blessed with natural wonders, and this province also called is the island born of fire. Let's talk about their festival. Their first festival is the Lanzones. It is a Thanksgiving, as the way to honor the bounty harvest of the Lanzones fruit. It is annually celebrated every third week of October with a pack of activities. Street dancing, tableau competition. Tableau is isang grupo ng mga modelo o hindi gumagalaw na figura which representing a scene from a story of history. And the second one is the Panaad Festival. Panaad means vow, a journey of faith and discovery. Known as the Camiguin Walkway, a religious ritual that used to send devotees of the old days to the islands as an act of penance. And when we say festival, it has a program, a parade, and a competition. And this festival is kakaiba kasi ito yung mga statue of God and ang mga kasama niya is mga taong nagpahirap sa kanya o si Mama Mary, and ang gustong iparating ng island is the karanasan of God, the experience of God from the past. The pastel de Camiguin, a soft pan with yema filling, and the name is derived from the Spanish pastel cake. Meron ding iba't ibang fillings for pastel, including the ube, makapuno, chocolate, and the mocha, and many more. At ang panghuli ay ang surol, a famous chicken recipe, same as tinola na may pagka-Bicol Express. Kasi ang surol ay may gata or coconut milk para mas creamy. Punta naman tayo sa kanilang mga tourist spot. Ang una ay ang White Island Camiguin. The best month to visit is from February to May because the water is calm and clear and the weather is perfect for swimming and sunbathing. It is an inhabited white sand. The island is generally horseshoe-shaped. There is no trees or shelter of any kind. It is composed solely of white sand. Ang pangalawa naman ay ang Tuazan Falls, a gorgeous waterfall surrounded by lush greenery. The water here is great for swimming as it's blue, clear, and cool, and it is surrounded by jungle. Ang panghuli ay ang Burias Shoal. It is sprawled across slopes and step walls, a natural cold spring that flows down from Mount Mambadjao, filtered by layers of minerals from the mountain, a naturally clean water.
Good morning everyone, I am RV Pachara and I am here to discuss and to present the province of Bukidnon and Lanao del Norte. So let's start with Bukidnon. Bukidnon's vast land of pineapple and other produce allows it to perform remarkably in the agribusiness industry. In fact, two of the country's biggest pineapple companies, Del Monte and Dole Philippines, have been operating in the province for years. So, the province of Bukidnon is kilala siya as the pineapple capital of the Philippines kasi meron silang 20,000 hectares pineapple plantation. That's why yung companies ng Del Monte Philippines and Dole Philippines is dun nag-operate. Also, yung Bukidnon is kino-consider din siya as the food basket in Mindanao. And it is mostly known for its agricultural economy. Meanwhile, several adventure and ecotourism parks have also added to the province's popularity, making it one of the top-to-go places for tourists visiting the Philippines. So, yung word na Bukidnon or yung pangalan na Bukidnon is nagtatranslate siya into highland dweller, which means describing the natural surroundings. Kaya highlighted yung ecotourism sa province ng Bukidnon kasi it is landlocked by mountains and forest. So, dumako naman tayo sa kanilang festival. So, meron silang festival which is the Kaamulan Festival. Kaamulan Festival is an ethnic cultural festival wherein sineselebrate nila yung richness ng Bukidnon in terms of culture, ethnicity, and language. And Kaamulan is pinopromote doon yung cultural preservation and recognition sa mga tribo. And it is celebrated from the second half of February to March 10. So, let's now move on naman sa kanilang delicacies. So, pineapple pie is one of their delicacies in Bukidnon. It is made with brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, and of course, the pineapple. Dahil nga rich sila sa pineapple, gumagawa sila ng mga pagkain na mostly gawa sa pineapple. So, the second one is binaki. Binaki is their popular dessert or snack in Bukidnon. It is a steamed corn cake. Usually, binibenta siya sa mga streets or markets ng Bukidnon. Its name is derived from baki, which means frog. Kasi nakabalot siya sa balat ng corn and nakafold siya na parang frog's leg. So, the next one is their tourist spot. So, one of the tourist spot in Bukidnon is the Lake Apo. Lake Apo is a crater lake located in the city of Valencia in Bukidnon. So, itong lugar na to is perfect siya sa mga taong nature lover, mga gustong mag-relax, and sa mga taong gusto ng peaceful environment. Kasi yung lugar na to is napapalibutan siya ng bundok at ng mga puno. So, tahimik talaga sa lugar na to. Pero yung lake doon is hindi siya advisable na mag-swimming kasi yung tubig doon is stagnant and a little murky. So, medyo delikado if mag-swimming yung mga tao doon. So, the next is the Del Monte Pineapple Farm Plantation. So, it is located in Camp Phillips. So, yung Camp Phillips na yon is isa siyang community. And yung plantation has a vast field of pineapples covering around 9,000 hectares. So, pagpasok mo ng Camp Phillips, meron kang makikitang napakalaking statue ng pineapple. So, perfect spot siya sa mga gustong mag-picture-picture and para memories din siya na nakapunta ka na doon. And yung plantation na yon is open siya to the public. So, pwede kang maglibot-libot doon, bumili ng mga pineapple products and delicacies, and makikita mo din yung napakaraming tanim ng pineapple. So, the last one is the Monastery Transfiguration. Monastery Transfiguration is a pyramid-shaped chapel located in San Jose, Malaybalay City. It is a place of peace, guidance, and prayer. So, it is a popular destination para sa mga taong gustong mag-pray, sa mga nagsisik ng peace of mind and calmness of spirit and soul. Lanao del Norte. Lanao del Norte is situated in northern Mindanao along the northwest and southwest coast of the Mindanao Island. It is bounded on the north by Iligan Bay, on the east by the provinces of Lanao del Sur and Bukidnon, on the south to southwest by the Ilina Bay and Celeb Sea, and on the west by the province of Zamboanga del Sur and Pangil Bay. The province is accessible by land, water, and air transportation. So, Lanao del Norte is also known as the Land of Beauty and Bounty. Kaya siya kilala as the Land of Beauty and Bounty kasi napapalibutan siya ng majestic waterfalls, relaxing coastal shores, and beautiful mountains. Let's move on to their festivals. So, one of their festivals is the Sarimanok Festival. Sarimanok Festival is a celebration of peace and unity amidst two dominant cultures of Christians and Muslim brothers. So, sineselebrate siya tuwing first day of July. Next is Alimango Festival. So, kaya sineselebrate ang Alimango Festival kasi ito yung way nila para makapagbigay pasalamat sa biyaya ng kalikasan sa mga tao sa Lanao del Norte. And sineselebrate ito tuwing March 22. Next is Hudyaka Salubi. So, kaya sineselebrate ang Hudyaka Salubi kasi ito rin yung way nila para makapagbigay pasalamat sa may kapal for the bounty and blessing in life. Delicacies. So, one of their delicacies in Lanao del Norte is the Tita Fanny's Liempo and Chicken House. So, isa itong two-story building located in Iligan City. So, Tita Fanny's has been spreading roasted goodness to Iliganons since its humble inception for 14 years. So, yung Tita Fanny's is nagbebenta sila ng roasted chicken, pork liempo, pork barbecues, and marami pang iba. Next is kinilaw with tabon-tabon. So, kinilaw is a raw fish na kinakain ng mga taga Lanao del Norte and nilalagyan nila ito ng tabon-tabon para mawala or pampatanggal lansa ng isda. So, yung tabon-tabon is isa siyang tropical fruit na nag-grow dun sa Mindanao. Tourist spot. So, one of the tourist spot in Lanao del Norte is Mount Inayawan. Mount Inayawan is the highest mountain in the province. Located siya sa Nunungan, Lanao del Norte. So, itong Mount Inayawan is perfect siya sa mga nature lovers and sa mga mahilig umakyat ng bundok. And itong Mount Inayawan is one of the protected tourist spot in Lanao del Norte. Next is Tinago Falls. Tinago Falls means the hidden falls. Kaya siya tinawag na Tinago Falls kasi tinatago siya ng mga malalagong halaman. And yung height nung falls is more than 420 feet and it is a very deep pool. Santa Cruz Falls. Santa Cruz Falls is para siyang umaagos na napakalaking kortina and napapalibutan din siya ng malalagong puno at kagubatan. So, itong Santa Cruz Falls is isa siya sa mga pinakakonti yung bumibisita dahil yung way na papunta doon is masukal na gubat at damuhan. So, yun lang po. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Leslie Ocampo, your reporter for today. And nandito ako to discuss about Davao Region. Davao Region, formerly called Southern Mindanao, Silicon Gulf, its nickname for Davao City, and extend to the Davao Region at Southern Mindanao, Philippines. It refers to the number of information technology. Davao Region is located in the southern portion of the island of Mindanao, surrounding Davao Gulf. It is bounded on the north by the provinces of Surigao del Sur, Agusan del Sur, and Bukidnon. The total population of Davao Region as of May 1, 2020 is 5,243,539, and the annual popular growth rate is 2015 to 2020 is 1.46. Davao Region is known to be the durian capital of the Philippines for being the main grower of the pungent fruit. Ang Davao Region ay mayaman sa mineral resources nito, reserves of nickel, gold, copper, manganese, and nickel. While Davao Region's economy is predominantly agri-based. And now, let's proceed to the provinces of Davao Region, which is the province of Compostela Valley or Davao de Oro, Davao del Norte, Davao del Sur, Davao Occidental, and Davao Oriental. Mayroon itong 1 independent city, 4 component cities, and 44 municipalities. The cities are Davao City, Panabo City, Tagum City, Digos City, and Island Garden of Samal. And now, let's proceed to their provinces, which is Davao del Norte and Davao Oriental. Uunahin natin ngayon ang Davao del Norte. The province of Davao del Norte was one of the four provinces created through the division of the Davao Province by virtue of Republic Act 4867 dated 8 of May 1967. Tagum City ang capital ng Davao del Norte. Davao del Norte is primarily an agricultural province kaya tinurugurian itong the banana capital of the Philippines due to its 1,000 hectares of banana plantation. But also, Davao del Norte engages in mining, forestry, and commercial fishing at ang main crops ng province na ito ay ang rice, banana, coconut, abaca, coffee, and a variety of fruit and root crops. Now, let's move on to the festivals of Davao del Norte, which is the Panatagbo Festival. Panatagbo Festival is one of the most impressive festivals held in Davao City. Ginaganap ito every 7th day of March to celebrate the foundation of the city of Tagum, the Davao del Norte's capital. Ang ilan sa mga aktibidades na ginaganap dito ay ang mga pageant, parading the city's most stunning girls, sports tournament, and a parade complete with a street dance showcase. Next one is the Banana Festival. Siyempre, as hailed as the banana capital of the Philippines, hindi mawawala ang Banana Festival. Ginaganap ito every March 18 to 19 to celebrate the wealth of bananas. It features yung iba't ibang klase ng saging like dalakatan, senyorita, latundan, and saba. Included din dito yung Banana Cook Fest, Banana Watercraft Parade kung saan ang mga disenyo ay gawa sa banana tree or any parts of the banana tree. And the celebration is made to grandstand banana, one of the town's horticultural items. Ngayon naman ay ang cuisine and delicacies of Davao del Norte, which is the sinugbang nokus or grilled squid. Isa dish na minamarinate sa vinegar or calamansi, soy sauce, garlic, and onions bago siya ihawin sa mabilis o mabagal na init ng apoy upang maluto to achieve the tenderness of it. Next is the boneless crispy pata. Ang crispy pata ay isa sa pinaka-favorite ng mga taga Davao which is hindi mawawala sa mga pagkain nila. This whole deboned pork leg as simmered in spices and deep fried to perfection. And kadalasan, kaya gustong-gusto nila ito dahil sa unang kagat pa lang, sobrang maririnig at mararamdaman mo ang kalutungan nito na lalong nagpapasarap. And despite sa mahirap itong ihahin, masasatisfied ka naman kung ito ay iyong natikman. Next is the tourist attractions of Davao del Norte. Samal Island. Samal Island is located in the heart of the Davao Gulf. Samal Island is considered the country's largest resort in the city, or island, with its powdery beaches and numerous beach resorts. Ito ay biniyayaan ng malinis na mga beaches and incredible snorkeling and diving sites hanggang sa mga budget resort na gumagawa para sa ultimate tropical gateway. Samal Island also has always been a favorite tourist destination, especially for those living in Davao City. Next is Hagimit Falls. Hagimit Falls is a popular tourist attraction in Davao del Norte and located in Barangay Kawag, Peña Plata, the capital of Samal Island. Hagimit Falls is a series of small cascade and batis na nagtatampok ng mga natural na swimming pool at rock formation. The area is hush and secluded so you can get away from the bustling city of life. Dito walang shopping mall, restaurant at kung ano pa. Here you can relax, release all your stress because it's just you and the nature. Ang mga pwedeng gawin dito ay ang mag-camping, with picnic with friends and family, swimming, and lastly, communicating with the nature. And ngayon, dumako naman tayo sa province ng Davao Oriental, which is the biggest province in Davao region, and also a promising tourist and investment destination. Davao Oriental is the only province of the country where all city and municipalities have a coastline. Agricultural production is the major economic activity of the province. Its major crops are banana, mango, coconut, abaca, and coffee. Ang industriya ng turismo ng Davao Oriental ay nakaangkla sa agri-industrial at ecotourism development. More areas of the province are increasingly shifting to ecotourism direction of development. with products ranging from culture, adventure, and nature, also known as can. And based in my research, Surigao del Sur along with Davao Oriental are earthquake prone dahil they are located along the Philippine Trench and because if nearby active fault line. Ngayon naman, let's proceed to their festivals. Mandaya Song Festival and Sambuokan Festivals are some of Davao Oriental's festival. Mandaya Song Festival. Mandaya Song Festival staged recently in this town was the first of its kind in the country. It features songwriting contest with its lyrics written in Mandaya language and blended with our national language Tagalog. This initiative is focused on preserving the Mandaya culture na kinabibilangan ng pagpapayaman ng katutubong panitikan and utilizing the resources and talents of indigenous communities from different municipalities of Davao Oriental and sa iba pang lugar sa Davao Region. Ang pagko-combine ng Mandaya lyrics at ang Tagalog na salita ay daan para maintindihan ito ng mga Tagalog na tao. Next is the Sambuokan Festival. Sambuokan Festival is celebrated every month of October and it is a week-long celebration in city of Mati in Davao Oriental. They celebrate Sambuokan Festival as their thanksgiving for the year's blessing of bountiful harvest. Sambuokan is a Mandaya word taken from the term buok, which means one, meaning unity and oneness among the people of Mati. Sambuokan means a showcase of culture in the streets, unity, and yes, time to party. The activities here are Indak Sayaw sa Sambuokan by the different schools of Mati, skimboarding, surfing, and swimming turned Dahican into one big party place. Next is their cuisine and delicacies. Sun-dried danggit and lauoy are some of their cuisines and delicacies in Davao Oriental. Sun-dried danggit is Dahican Mati signature product and also a good pasalubong. It is dried unsalty danggit, dried at the dehydrator to eliminate pathogens, fermentation, then slightly cook upon drying in high temperature. Saka siya ipiprito, pero inalohit na lang so it can be eaten along with its crunchy filling. This is example of the sun-dried danggit. Next naman is the lauoy. Lauoy is a vegetable soup dish popular in Davao Oriental. At first sight, it looks like dinengdeng or laswa, but this dish is different and sa napansin ko, gumamit ito ng maraming slimy vegetables and root crop. Ito ang mga dahon ng jute leaves or saluyot, okra, lufa or patola, and taro. And these are the main ingredients that gives unique consistency of the lauoy. And from the ingredients like squash, eggplant, moringa leaf, or malunggay are added in the flavored with lemongrass, fatty pork, or fried fish to complete the lauoy. And next, here are some of their popular tourist attractions in Davao Oriental. Davao Oriental, some tourist attractions are Dahican Beach and Cape of San Agustin. Dahican Beach is one of the most well-known beaches near Davao City. Also, Dahican is one of those secluded beaches in the Philippines. Aside from its long stretch of powder white sands, the beach also boasts of turquoise waters that will surely gratify you. From a memorable swim, paddling, and skimboarding are also favorite activities here. Dahican Beach is still surrounded by lush coconut trees with not much fancy accommodation for tourists along the shore. It maintained its raw beauty where dugong and pawikan continue to thrive. Next is the Cape of San Agustin. Cape of San Agustin is an ecological diversity housing different species of land and marine animals including corals. At sa harap ng Celebes Sea, ang Cape of San Agustin ay naging saksi sa kolonyal na pamumuno ng mga Espanyol. Ngunit isa rin itong hindi nasirang kagandahan ng mga raw beaches with pinkish white sand. 3 parola ang nakatayo dito at mula sa alinman sa mga ito, makikita na ang mga dagat at pulo and other popular attraction here ay ang limestone rock formation na tinatawag na The Altar. And as I research about Cape of San Agustin, may nakita akong reasons why you should visit there. One is witness the mesmerizing and stunning view of the Celebes Sea and Davao Gulf. Second is to experience the Parola Beach or Pink Beach of Governor Generoso. Pangatlo ay ang maglakbay pabalik sa nakaraan kasama ang makulay na kasaysayan ng Parola. Pang-apat naman ay to get closer view of the altar. Fifth is to witness the stunning view of the islets. Pang-anim na rason is dive to witness the abundance of marine species and astonishing corals of Cape of San Agustin Reef. And last ay ang damhin ang road trip na walang katulad.
Hello, mabuhay. I am Sunshine Perido. Ito yung report namin about Davao Region. Compostela Valley. The province of Davao de Oro was formed known as Compostela Valley. Davao de Oro is located in the middle eastern part of Davao Region, bounded Agusan del Sur on the north, Davao Oriental on the east, the South Davao on the southwest, and Davao del Norte on the west. It is comprised of 11 municipalities with 237 barangays and subdivided into 2 legislative districts. Ang Compostela Valley ay itinuring gintong lalawigan ng Mindanao dahil sa masiglang industriya ng pagmimina nito at ang mayamang deposito ng mga gintong mineral na matatagpuan sa dibdib ng mga bundok nito. Noong 1988, ito rin ay tinuring na isa sa mga pinaka-promisoring na piraso ng real estate sa rehiyon ng Davao dahil sa napakagandang network ng kalsada, umusbong na industriya ng turismo at isang investment-friendly na klima. Ayon sa Compostela Valley Governor J.B. Tyron Uy, ang Compostela Valley ay pinapalitan ang sarili bilang Davao de Oro upang mabawi ang pamana nito na malapit na nakahanay sa dating isang lalawigan ng Davao. Ipinagmamalaki ng Compostela Valley ang malawak na hanay ng mga atraksyon na tulad ng kaakit-akit na talon, malalawak na kuweba, luntihang parke sa bundok na nakakapresko sa mga bukal, malalawak na lawa, nayon ng mga katutubo, puting-puting tabing dagat at marine sanctuary. Ang spoken language nila dito ay Cebuano, Manobo, Tagalog, Mansaka, Mandaya, English at Ata. The festival in province Compostela Valley. Pasaka Festival is a socio-cultural presentation depicting of a people homage to town. It is also an act of thanksgiving for the blessing, receiving and welcoming the visitors. The Pugan Festival, a celebration to showcase the tribal harmony, ethnic unity and their contribution to the rich harvest. Bulawan Festival, a celebration of its glorious history and thanksgiving, a unified governance, sustain good delicacies in Compostela Valley. Pangyalam is a fried rice pancake. It's made with ground glutinous rice, coconut milk mixed into butter that is deep fried. Rice, puto, and bibingka. Type of kakanin, and ang bibingka ay rice cake. Tourist attraction. Capiat Island is 87 hectares island that is part of Mabini protected landscape and seascape. The isla is covered with fruit-bearing coconut trees. Awang Falls, astonishing height of 80 feet, water drapes from top of the Occident boundary, creating beautiful. Bumababa yung tubig dito na galing sa mga bundok ganon. Tapos, fresh yung tubig dito. Davao del Sur. Davao del Sur, local historian, claimed the word Davao came from the phonetic blending of the words of the Bagobo subscribes with referring to Davao River. The province is bounded by Davao City to the north. Davao del Sur. Local historians claim the word Davao came from the phonetic blending of the word of the Bagobo sound group when referring to Davao River. The province is bounded by Davao City to the north, Davao Occidental to the southeast, North Cotabato and Sultan Kudarat to the west, South Cotabato, and Sarangani to the southwest. Davao de Oro has a lone congressional district. It is comprised of 9 municipalities and 1 city, with 232 barangays. Davao del Sur para sa mahilig mag-mountain, hiking, biking, climbing, at iba pang outdoors activities at mahilig sa kalikhasan. Davao del Sur known for coconut, durian. So, ang socio-economic nila, the province of Davao del Sur is classified as a first-class province. Ang major industry nila dito ay agriculture, coconut, rice, corn, banana, durian, cacao, rami, and coffee, fishing, and shipping tourists. The languages nila dito ay Cebuano, Kalagan, Matigsalog, Atamanobo, Obo, Tagabuwao, Jingjiangan, at English. Ang festival nila dito. Ang mga festival sa Davao del Sur ay katulad ng Kadayawan Festival. Isa sa mga highlight ng Kadayawan Festival ay ang indak-indak sa kadalanan, which translate to street dancing. Ito ay isang showcase ng magkakaibang katutubo na kultura ng relihiyon. Itatampok sa pagdiriwang ang iba't ibang komunidad sa Mindanao na sumasayaw sa makulay na kasuotan na nagpapatingkad sa kanilang katutubong mana celebrated from 10 to 17 of August. Araw ng Davao. The Araw ng Davao is celebrated during the 16th day of March. Ito ay isang masiglang kapistahan at pagdiriwang ng pagkakaisa ng mga Davaoenyo. Ipinapakita ng mga lokal na tao ng Davao ang kanilang mga talento sa kultura sa pamamagitan ng iba't ibang palabas, art exhibit, musical at culinary, sports, street parties at gathering at iba pa bilang kapalit ng serbisyo. Chinese New Year. Davao Chinese New Year Festival ang maayos na ugnayan ng mga lokal komunidad ng mga Chino sa lungsod. Kasama sa mga highlight ng festival ang isang motorcade, pagpapalabas ng pelikula, mga exhibit, pagbisita sa templo at Chinatown Market. Davao del Sur Delicacies. Ang mga delicacies nila dito katulad ng kalderobo o kung tawagin ay kalderetang adobo, isang nilagang baka na may twist, malambot at malasa na karne. Malasa yung pagkakarne niya kasi parang pinaghalo sa isang lutuan yung kaldereta tapos parang inadobo. Ganon siya. The next is durian. Durian is widely known as the king of fruit. this exotic food. Ito ay yung may tusok-tusok na balat at medyo mabaho yung amoy niya pero masarap. Durian langka turon. Ito yung turon na may kasamang, di ba yun sa atin, parang yung turon natin may may saging. Dito, iba. Yung turon, yung durian langka turon nila, ito yung binalot din siya sa lumpia wrapper at nilagay ng traditional na may saging tsaka durian sa loob. Pero pag sinerve nila dito, meron itong isasawsaw mo ito sa tabliya chocolate sauce nila. Tourist Mount Apo is the highest mountain in country. Ito yung pinakamataas sa buong Pilipinas, yung Mount Apo, kasi sobrang taas niya. And Davao Crocodile Park. Ang Davao Crocodile Park ay isang lugar kung saan makikita ang pagpaparami ng mga buwaya kung paano sila inaalagaan. Nandito yung mga buaya at pinaparami nila ito doon. And the next is Virgin Falls. Ang isang tide waterfalls na ito ay tiyak na isang welcome o sais. 20 metro ang taas at kumulang 10 hanggang 15 talampakan ang lapad nito. Pero ang maganda dito kasi fresh yung water niya na bumabagsak sa iyo, and napapaligiran to ng mga puno at madamo, ganun. Pero maganda. The next is Davao Occidental. Davao Occidental is geographically located at the southwestern tip of the Davao region in Mindanao. Davao Occidental, ang income class nila dito ay 4th class sila. Ang climate nila is tropical. Davao Occidental province is divided to 5 municipalities. Isa na dito ang Don Marcelino, Jose Abad Santos, Malita, Santa Maria, and Sarangani. Ang major industry nila dito ay fishing, agriculture, then banana, coconut, and durian din. Ang pinakaangkop na kasuotan dito ay casual na magaan damit. Katulad ng sa atin, short t-shirt and sandals and jacket paggabi. There are 3 floating islands surrounding the mainland of Davao Occidental, which are under the jurisdiction of province. Balut Islands, Olanivan Islands, and Sarangani Islands. Best time to visit the Davao Occidental is January and February para hindi tag-ulan, para maganda yung klima, ganun. Ang festival nila dito ay Zamboanga, meaning unity and oneness. It a Thanksgiving para sa magandang harvest ng community nila at makulay din ang festival na ito. And the next festival is Netibo Festival. Promote the rich culture of the indigenous people. Ito yung mayamang kultura ng mga indigenous people at yung mga mga ano nila ay katulad ng parang ano siya, parang yung mga katulad nung kanyari ay kalakal, ganun, ay parang nagpro-promote sila sa atin. Ganon. Tapos, the last one is Gaginaway Festival, a celebration of pagkakaisa. Sinecelebration nila yung pagkakaisa and magandang blessing. Sineselebrate nila by Malitonus every full moon of November. Doon nila sineselebrate to. And the tourists of Davao del Sur, Davao Occidental is Sleeping Dragon. Sleeping Dragon. The mountain do like para siyang dragon na malaki pero green. May ulo rin and part of their bodies touching the water, ganun. Adding to scenic view are the pristine beaches with azure blue water. And the next one is Kaginayawan, Mount Kinagayawan. From the top, one can also see Malaglag Bay. And this mountain range of Mount Kinayaw rise to more than 400 meters above sea level. And the lastly, Little Barangay. Unlike Boracay, it is as gushing and sands meet azure water of the sea. Tropical beach forests line the beach, giving it a arisnotic beach. Meron din siyang mapuputing buhangin na pino, ganun. Kaya tinawag siyang mini Boracay. Ang kusin dito, meron silang malongos, chocolate, and cheese. The chocolate is mild. Hindi siya sobrang tamis, hindi rin masyadong sweet. Pero, good snap and finish with a liqueur aftertaste resembling other fruitness of malalasahan mo yung parang red wine, ganun. Kaya, ang daming sumusubok nito kasi daw masarap daw. And beef, and pinakalas na sa delicacies nila ay yung beef shank pochero with saging na saba. The different from Davao version of pochero nila dito is they take out the tomato in the process. Parang pag ginagawa nila nito ay may tomato na, hindi yung katulad sa atin ay parang hindi nilalagyan ng iba ng tomato. Ganun. Kaya yung pinagkaiba ng pochero nila sa atin, yung kanila ay may tomato, tas yun sa atin wala. Pero marami nagsasabi na masarap po daw ito. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmate. I'm Carla May Pasqua, and I will report the Region 12 or Saxargen region. Saxargen region is located in South Central Mindanao. It composed 4 provinces, namely South Cotabato, Sarangani, and Sultan Kudarat. Meron din itong 5 cities, namely General Santos, Coronadal, Cotabato, Tacurong, and Kidapawan.
My name is J.R. Sabado, and I will report the 4 provinces of Region 12. First, South Cotabato. South Cotabato is a province where people from various origins in the country converge and live in harmony despite the diversity in costume, tradition, and dialect from their places of origin. Majority of the population in the province are speaking Hiligaynon, consisting of above 52% of the total population. In terms of religion, Catholic dominate with 65% to the total of population. Second, Cotabato or North Cotabato. The province of Cotabato or North Cotabato lies on the eastern part of Region 12 and is strategically located in the central part of Mindanao. It is bounded on the north by the province of Bukidnon, on the northwest by Lanao del Sur, and on the east by Davao City, on the southeast by Davao del Sur, and on the west by Maguindanao Province, and on the southwest by Sultan Kudarat Province. Sultan Kudarat. Sultan Kudarat is located to the southwestern part of the island of Mindanao. It is bounded on the north by the provinces of Maguindanao and Cotabato, on the south by South Cotabato and Sarangani, on the east by Davao del Sur, and on the west by Celebes Sea. And lastly, Sarangani Province. Sarangani Province of the Philippines located in Sorsogon region. It is with 230 kilometers coastline along the Sarangani Bay and Celebes Sea. The province is a southernmost tip of Mindanao Island and border South Cotabato and Davao del Sur to the north, and Davao Occidental to the east. Sarangani is a part of the South Cotabato, Sultan Kudarat, Sarangani, and General Santos City. Sorsogon developed cluster and is linked by paved roads to the international airport and harbor of General Santos City. The province is divided into two parts, separated by the Sarangani Bay and General Santos City, and it used to be part of South Cotabato until was made an independent province in 1992.
Ngayon, dumako naman tayo sa festivals. Ang una nating tatalakayin is the Tinalak Festivals. Tinalak Festivals, this is the celebration of life, culture, and diversity in the province of South Cotabato. South Cotabato, known as the Land of Dream Weavers. Itong Tinalak Festival is sineselebrate during the month of July. The Tinalak Festival, it gets its name from the abaka cloth woven by Tibuli women. Itong tinalak na ito is nagre-represent ng culture, strength, and unity sa bawat isa. Ang mga event na makikita mo dito is fun run, the bahay kubo competition, a night of rock music, and also the cheer dance competition. Next naman natin is the Timpupu Festival, fruit picking season festival in Kidapawan City. Kidapawan City celebrates the Timpupu Festival during the month of August. This Kidapawan City is also dubbed as the fruit basket of Mindanao with abundance of harvest of tropical fruit like rambutan, lanzones, marang, and others. Timpupu is a Monobo word meaning abundant harvest or to pick up. Dito sa Timpupu Festival, maraming dumarayod, pati mga foreigners, dun sa plaza nila kasi merong mga fruit, eat, all you can. Meron silang entrance fee na 50 pesos lang at sulit na sulit. At saka may mga fun activities sila dito gaya ng float parade, cultural presentations, fun run, sport activities, live band at marami pang iba. At ang talagang pinakahihintay na activities nila dito is yung hiyas ng Timpupu kung saan ang mga babae ay magpapaligsahan upang makuha ang fairest and the most beautiful women of the city. Also, meron din ang team na ang pinaka-fruit contest na kung sino ang makaharvest ng longest or biggest na fruit ay siya ang mananalo. Talakudong Festival. Talakudong Festival is named after kudos, a simple salakot worn by the local, especially the farmers, to protect themselves from the sun and the rain. This festival held every second week of September. The city of Takurong is dubbed as the city of a goodwill. Meron silang competition dito like in the Kudong Cultural Dance and the grand production of the Mutya ng Lungsod ng Takurong pageant. Ang main attraction during this Talakudong is the Lumbayag sa Dalanon Kagkakyay sa Talakudong. Ito yung street dancing competition nila. Ang mga performer is naka-colorful costume and beautifully designed kudongs paraded the main street of Takurong dancing to native drum while showcasing their culture and stories. Lubi-Lubi Festival, a grand fiesta in celebration of glans industry and tradition. This Lubi-Lubi Festival celebrates during every month of October. Lubi-Lubi Festival in the form of musicality, choreography, costumes, and handicrafts to showcase all religious belief about the coconut tree. Glan is known as the Coco Queen of the South. Lubi-Lubi originated from the word lubi means coconut, also referred to as the tree of life of the Philippines. Yung mga resident dito is ginagamit nila yung coconut part para makagawa ng kanilang beverages, handicrafts, manufactured product para sa kanilang kabuhayan. The coconut tree is also revered in the show as a source of blessings such as wind, rain, fire, water, good health, and life itself. Also, yung mga performer dito sa Lubi-Lubi Festival is nagpaparade and sumasayaw sila sa daan to featured costume inspired by coconut material. Kalimutan Festival. Kalimutan Festival is not only a commemoration of the founding anniversary of the province of Sultan Kudarat, but also a form of thanksgiving for a bountiful harvest. This festival held every year in November. The activities in Kalimutan Festival, which include trade and agricultural fairs, sports and skill event, talent exhibit, and the street dancing competition. The names comes from the Magindanaon word Kalimutan, which means a gathering. Cuisines and delicacies. Chicharon tilapia. Chicharon tilapia is a very crunchy and fit for a meal beyond or for snacking. 190 pesos per order. At affordable na yung niya kasi marami naman yung siniserve nila dito. At good for 4 people na din siya. Sa Lake Cebu, South Cotabato siya matatagpuan. Next is the beef sinina. Ito yung usually siniserve during the festivities called kanduli. Ito yung tenderized goat meat and siniserve without vegetable. Pero kung vegetarian ka naman or health conscious ka, pwede mo itong dagdagan ng carrot and potatoes. Matatagpuan mo ito sa Cotabato City. Marang. Kung ayaw mo sa amoy ng durian, ang marang ang susunod na isang magiging paborito mong prutas pag trinay mo. Ito ay mas matamis pa kaysa sa durian. Sa Sultan Kudarat, ang small pieces lang nito is 15 or 20 pesos. Murang-mura. Caldereta rice. Ito yung niluluto sa glutinous white rice with Maggi Magic syrup, liver, spread, peas, and corn. Matagal itong lutuin pero worth it naman hintayin kasi masarap siya. Nilasing na tilapia. This is another dish famous in the Region 12. The nilasing na tilapia is just like the dish nilasing na hipon but with tilapia. The nilasing na tilapia refers to a fried tilapia dish wherein the fish is seasoned and marinated in wine and then fried until crispy and golden brown. It's served with a spicy vinegar such as sinamak or pinakurat.
So, dako naman tayo dito sa tourist attraction ng Region 12. So, ang una ay Lake Cebu in South Cotabato. Lake Cebu is a natural lake located in the municipality of Lake Cebu, South Cotabato, within the Ala Valley region. The Philippine government has recognized it as one of the country's most important watershed. Lake Cebu is one of the many bodies of water supplying important irrigation to the provinces of Sultan Kudarat and South Cotabato. The village around the lake has been turned into an independent municipality called Lake Cebu after being former village of Surala. So dako naman tayo dito sa second, Asik-Asik Falls in Cotabato or North Cotabato. These fascinating wonders of nature wasn't discovered until 2010, and the reason behind its discovery isn't clear yet. Asik-Asik Falls is truly a majestic sight to be loved with its streams of water gliding down 60 meters of a high rock while creating a curtain of waters and flora spanning 140 meters wide. White sand beaches of Glan Sarangani. Gumawa's famous beaches lies the far more charming, powdery white sand coastline of Barangay Burias. Still pristine and offering no frills adventure and chill time to see away the stress of living. Ballet Island is a pristine and enchanting island renowned for its rich marine biodiversity. It has an incredible sanctuary with abounding wealth of the sea, turtle, fish, and seashells. If you are lucky enough, you'll catch a sight of blue whales and dolphins. This must be really on the where to go list. Additionally, the exotic species of birds, plant, ivory white sand, super crystal clear water, and victorious rock formation are truly the gem of this alluring island.
Natural falls that is located in the northern part of the beach. During low tide that included underwater cribs on the shores create natural seawater pools. It is calm and clean since the rock formation underwater separates the crashing waves from the natural pools. And located ito sa Surigao Island, especially at Barangay San Colacion, Pilar, Surigao del Norte. And makikita natin na maraming turistang dumadayo based sa nakita ko sa Google. Agusan del Sur ay isang lalawigan ng Pilipinas na walang baybayin. Matatagpuan ito sa rehiyon ng Caraga sa Mindanao. Prosperidad ang kabisera nito. Archaeological excavation in the lower Agusan Valley Plains have uncovered evidence of a strong relationship between the region and the South Asian state and cuisine of Agusan del Sur. Sayungsong. This famous Agusan delicacy is kakanin wrapped banana leaves with the color and consistency of a puto or a rice cake. Gawa ito sa glutinous rice, asukal, calamansi juice, roasted peanut, and coconut milk. Ang sabi ng iba or sa karamihan, based sa research ko ay ang sayungsong ay parang puto ang lasa. Palagsing is another version of the suman that is made from the start of sagu palm mixed with coconut and brown sugar. And ang ginagawa ng taga-Agusan ay binabalot nila ito sa dahon ng niyog. Yung bang parang ginagawa nilang palaspas ganon. Yun yung pinangbabalot nila dito. Festival of Agusan del Sur. Diwata Festival. It featured the Manobo culture and tradition of Agusan del Sur. The main attraction in the celebration is the street dancing that bring life of the festival. They also celebrate Diwata Festival every month of June. Niyagan Festival. It is a Manobo word which means the chosen one or the most loved one. It is weekend celebration of socio-cultural and arts exposition of indigenous tribes in the entire Agusan Valley and displaying their skills and culture through ritual activities. Naligayan Festival was celebrated every
12th of June, which is the Philippine Independence Day. And ito naman yung tourist spot ng Agusan del Sur. Mount Liwata is one of the tourist spot in Agusan del Sur, a favorite trekking destination among the locals and foreign mountaineers. And based sa na-research ko, most trekkers reach the plateau in just one day week, where it's offer beautiful view of Agusan March and some parts of the province. Cloaked with the tropical rainforest, their mountain is a sanctuary of wild animals like Philippine deers, monkey, and tarsier. May nakikita din tayo sa mountain na ito ng spring and creek na dito lang makikita sa mountain na ito. And dito rin sila nangunguha ng malinis na tubig na siyang source ng kanilang probinsya. And located ang Mount Diwata sa San Francisco, Agusan del Sur. Agusan Marsh Wildlife Sanctuary. It is considered as one of the most ecologically significant wetland in the Philippines, encompassing about 14,000 hectares. And andito na din yung rivers, channels, lake, forest at iba pang pwede nating makita sa Agusan Marsh Wildlife Sanctuary. And based sa picture na inyong nakikita, pwede kayong mamangka habang nanonood ng mga ibon at marami pang living on the floating house. Or pwede mong ma-experience sa kanilang kultura. They are also living the floating house as a community. Nakikita naman natin sa picture na yung bahay nila is nakalutang lang. And located ang Agusan Marsh Wildlife Sanctuary sa Bunawan, Agusan del Sur.
Dinagat Island. Dinagat Islands, officially the province of Dinagat Islands, is an island province in the Caraga region of the Philippines, located on the south side of Leyte Gulf. What is the capital of Dinagat Island? The capital of Dinagat Island is San Jose. Officially, the municipality of San Jose is a fourth-class municipality and capital of the province in Dinagat Islands, Philippines. According to the 2020 census, it has a population of 26,375 people. So let us proceed in the festivals in Dinagat Island. The Dinagat Festival. Dinagat Festival is Cordova. It's a popular celebration that is annually held to showcase the livelihood and fishing culture of this municipality. Dinagat is celebrated with religious association by holding it during the Feast of Town's Patron Saint in San Roque. Origin of Dinagat Festival. The origin of Dinagat Festival is it is first organized by the town's local government officials to celebrate the abundance of the town's resources, while at the same time promotes the town by attracting guests and visitors from outside. The festival is first initiated in 2009. The main objective is to offer tribute to the sea resources that support the livelihood of the locals. So let us proceed in the next festival of Dinagat Island, which is the Sirong Festival. Sirong Festival is an ethnic Mardi Gras parade. Although some other municipalities in the province of Surigao del Sur are claiming to have this festival originated from them, as most of these coastal towns are founded during the pre-Spanish occupation and is both claiming the story of being attacked by the Moros. Sirong is also known to be a war dance between Muslims and Christians. Ayun po yung mga Muslim and mga Kristiyano, reflecting the Christianization of the early Cantilangans The Manobos and the Mamanwas are known to be the early Cantillans. The municipality of Cantilan started the Sirong Festival in 2004, days before the town fiesta. It was attended by other neighboring municipalities in Surigao, with each contingent numbering to almost 100 performers. The event was a great success, with the winner bringing home cash prizes. On August 14, 2008, Cantilan once again hosted the event with the help from other local organizations such as the Bardags Association of Cantilan is full support by the local government unit of Cantilan, as promised by the mayor that this festival will be held annually in this town. So let us now proceed in the delicacies of Dinagat Island. So we have cassava makapuno rice cake. So we all know that we are familiar in cassava. Yan. The cassava cake has a mildly sweet, milky flavor from the combination of coconut milk, evaporated milk, and sweetened condensed milk in the recipe. That being said, despite not adding too much in the way of flavor, cassava still plays a prominent role in this recipe. Alam ko po ng bawat isa ay paborito po ang cassava makapuno rice cake or cassava cake na tinatawag po dito sa Isabela. And alam ko po na kahit saan po tayo magpunta ay may cassava po na binebenta. So ayun po ang delicacies ng Dinagat Island. Yun po ay cassava makapuno rice cake. So meron din po silang puto kutsinta. Puto kutsinta is a type of steamed rice cake or tinatawag na puto, found throughout the Philippines. It is made from a mixture of tapioca or rice flour, brown sugar, enhanced with yellow food coloring or annatto extract, and steamed in small ramekins. Ayun po, alam ko din po na ang puto ay madalas na nasa na handa sa mga birthday po ng dito sa Pilipinas. And ayun po, ganun po yung kanilang puto, matamis. Ayun po, medyo matamis po. At hindi po siya ganun masyadong matamis, like sakto lang po yung kanilang puto kutsinta. Hindi po gaya sa iba na sobrang tamis po yung pagkakatimpla dito po sa Luzon. Pero dun po sa Mindanao, sa Dinagat Island ay talagang masarap po ang kanilang puto kutsinta. So let us now proceed in tourist spot. Lake Bababoo is among the top Dinagat Island tourist spots, known for its enchanting view and serene atmosphere. Lake Bababoo is a must-see, especially for nature lovers. Ayan. Nababagay po siya sa mga na-appreciate yung nature. Among the favorite activities here are boating, swimming, and camping. Ayan, pwede po tayong mag-swimming doon, yung mag-boating, gano'n. And pristine rainforests surround the lake, giving it a rustic view. Yun, so maganda po pala ang view sa Lake Bababoo. And the location of Lake Bababoo is in Basilisa. So, meron din po silang tourist spot, which is the Isla Aga. Isla Aga is one of the pristine Dinagat Island tourist spots. Isla Aga boasts of different limestone rock formations covered in verdant vegetation. Yun po na marami pong bato-bato. The island is one of the off-beaten tourist spots in Dinagat Island. While atop the rocks, you will catch a breathtaking view of the neighboring island and islets. Crystal clear waters surround the island. Because of the thriving marine life, snorkeling is a favorite activity here. Ayun na, pwede sa Ayla Aga is pwede din po tayo sumisid kung familiar po tayo sa snorkeling. Iyan na, doon mo makikita yung mga likhain sa ilalim ng dagat, iba't ibang fish, iba't ibang mga animals, and yun po ang activity nila sa Ayla Aga. At location din po ng Ayla Aga is in Basilisa also.
Good day everyone, I am Hazel Villa Pascua and I am your reporter in Region 9, which is the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. The Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, or what we call the BARMM, is an autonomous region located in the southern Philippines. Population reached 2.4 million and the regional center is the city of Cotabato. Its population as determined by the 2020 census was 4,404,288. With the establishment of BARMM, it is expected that a new phase for our Moro people in Mindanao will begin. This will ensure the establishment of an effective government that will protect the Bangsamoro people's welfare, culture, and traditions. The Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao was founded in 2019 as a result of Republic Act No. 11054, or what we call the Basic Organic Law. The ARMM, which had been put into place by virtue of RA 6734 in 1989, was abolished by this law. Its scope has also grown in a new area. Aside from the former ARMM territories of Basilan, Lanao del Sur, Maguindanao, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi, 63 barangays from Cotabato Province were added to Cotabato City in BARMM. So, other information. So, may hiwalay ba yung BARRM since they are a self-government? So, hindi. Hindi siya may hiwalay kasi ang ibig sabihin ng BARMM is may kalayaan ang mga Bangsamoro people sa sarili nilang pamamahala, sa kultura, prinsipyo at tradisyon ng mga Moro. Pero, gayon pa man, nasa ilalim pa rin ang BARMM sa Republika ng Pilipinas. Yung principle of self-government ng mga Moro kasi is hindi independence. Kasi ay autonomy lang siya. May degree of independence pero they are still under the Republic of the Philippines. The province of Basilan. It is an island province of the Philippines located primarily in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region. It is the largest and the northernmost of the major islands of the Sulu Archipelago. The capital of Basilan is Lamitan and the largest city is Isabela. For your information, Isabela, which previously served as its capital since the province creation, itself is not part of this region, being placed instead under the Zamboanga Peninsula region. The province has a land area of 3,224.47 square kilometers or 1,244.97 square miles. Its population, as determined by the 2015 census, was 346,579. The Basilan people are what we call Dayakans, are concentrated in Tipo-Tipo, Lamitan, Sumisip, and Tuburan in Basilan. The word Yakan means Dayak origin, as they are believed to be descendants of the Otong Jaks or Tagihamas of eastern Indonesia. The Yakan's chief means of livelihood is farming, and they usually cultivate upland rice. They do not normally live in compact villages. building their houses just out of sight of their nearest neighbors on their plots of farmland. The prominent person in each community of Yakan is what we call the Iman, who combines both religious and socio-political leadership. The Yakans are famous for their beautiful weaving and their colorful tradition clothes and customs.
So this is the Yakan tribe, the history, culture, and tradition. So ito yung mga Yakan people. Ang tawag dun sa traditional costume nila is Semek Yakan, and their headdresses called the Pis Yakan, and their dresses called the Badju Yakan. It is made of intricate waves with the different patterns from the nature, such as the flowers, diamond, fish, and bamboo. So this fabric can retail for as low as 300 pesos to 3,000 per meter depending on the intricacy of the design. So other information din. So kung makikita nyo yung tuldok-tuldok na nilalagay ng matanda dun sa mukha nung babae is, ang tawag doon is tanyak. So it is made of rice powder, and then ipipaint siya sa face as a wedding rituals to adorn the faces of the bride and the groom. So etong babaeng ito is siya ay bride, and tradition nila ito kapag sila ay ikakasal.
A town or province is identified by its festival, its people's culture, traditions, and lifestyle as expressed in street dancing, spectacle, and pageantry. This display of extravagance is the Filipinos' way of celebrating life and our desire for prosperity, progress, and peace. Lami-Lamihan Festival. It is celebrated in 2nd or 3rd week of April in Lamitan, Basilan. A yearly festival coinciding with the founding of Lamitan Municipality showcases the traditional Yakan customs, and traditions, music, and dances, and traditional crafts. Lami-Lamihan Festival rekindles the native Yakan's culture and diversity. Next is Pakarajaan Basilan, 1st week of March. It is termed for merrymaking. It is about to showcase unity and diversity, products and culture of Basilan. The celebration projects that the people of Basilan are joyful people who love to celebrate and be merry, which is the essence of Pakarajaan, the essence of solidarity. The third one is Kokowayan Festival. The Kokowayan Festival is a local annual celebration of the cityhood of Isabela. Kokowayan is coined from two dominant products, which is the coconut and the kawayan. It is a week-long series of activities culminating in the annual street dancing parade. Cuisine and delicacies of Basilan. First is panyalam, which is made of rice flour and brown sugar butter. Deep frying the butter in oil gives in a pancake-like shape with scallop trimmings on the side in a soft, chewy center. Second is jaa, or what we call the lokot-lokot. It is a Yakan native delicacy. It is made of rice flour butter, deep fried to crispy delicious goodness. In other Moro tribes of Mindanao, they are called lokot-lokot. The third one is native chicken cooked in burnt coconut and a special blend of spices called the chicken pianggang. The meaning of pianggang is a description of how it's made, grilled after marinating. Tourist spots of Basilan. First is Lamitan Eco Park. It comprises 14 hectares and stretches all the way to Basilan's forested mountains. It features a variety of sustainability activities, including environmentally friendly research programs and waste management facilities. The park uses agricultural practices such as composting to produce organic fertilizer, ensuring that you breathe clean air. Next is Datu Palon Shrine. Datu Kalun, a well-known Yakan leader who led revolts against foreign invaders. Despite the Spaniards' 300-year domination, followed by the Americans, Datu Kalun and other Muslim leaders are credited with the Muslim archipelago's independence. Third is Basilan's Pink Beach. If you have heard of pink beaches of Zamboanga City or Sorsogon, you will be interested to know that Basilan has one as well. It's called Langas Island, and it's quickly becoming one of the most popular tourist destinations in the province. Crushed red corals in the sand are responsible for their pinkish hue. Cotabato City and 63 barangays is now officially part of Bangsamoro region. Cotabato City is the primary trade and commercial center for all of southwestern Mindanao. Rice, corn, coconuts, sugarcane, coffee, and bananas are grown in the region. Transportation facilities include a minor inter-island port and airport. The city is also a highway terminus. So the festival of city of Cotabato is Sharif Kabunsuan Festival, which celebrates the arrival of the Arab missionary believed to have introduced Islam to southern Philippines and contributed to the area's growth, started on December 15. It will be first time that the city will hold the festivity as part of the Bangsamoro region. Cuisine. There are two cuisine of city of Cotabato, which is the tinagtag, a noodle-like roll made from rice flour, and the second one is the dudul. It is a calamay-like spread, and it is wrapped with the stalks of the palms, though banana leaves and palm leaves are also used. The tourist spot is Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah Masjid, or what we call the Grand Mosque in Cotabato City. It is the second largest mosque in the Philippines with the capacity to accommodate 15,000 people.
Hello and mabuhay! This is Ariel de Bobrero, and for today's video, I'm going to talk about the Lanao del Sur. And come on, let's begin our presentation. I have here my PPT that serve as my guidelines para i-report yung Lanao del Sur. So let's start about their demographic. Lanao del Sur is a province in the Philippines situated in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, or also called the BARMM, occupying the Sulu Archipelago and the province of Lanao del Sur and Maguindanao in central Mindanao. So yung capital ng Lanao del Sur is the Marawi. Aware naman tayo sa nangyari na Marawi siege noon na nag-cause or nagdulot ng madaming pagkawasak ng family, yung mga infrastructures nila doon, and also their natural resources na mga nasira. Actually, yung kapatid ng asawa ng brother ko is kasama doon sa siege na yon at namatay siya doon.
Next one is their population.
Next is their population. Based on the result of the census of 2020, they have the 1,195,518 population as of 2020. The 27.65% of their population of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, and it has 4.33% of overall population of the Mindanao island group, or 1.04% of the entire population of the Philippines. So next one is the people of Lanao del Sur and Lanao del Norte. So sino nga ba yung mga nakatira dito? Or ano yung mga tawag sa mga nakatira? Ano ang tawag nila sa mga nakatira sa Lanao del Sur and Lanao del Norte? According to my research, is they call them Maranao, or also called the people of the lake. Kasi nga yung Lanao del Sur and Lanao del Norte is puno siya ng katubigan. I mean, pinapalibutan siya ng katubigan, which means nag-convey sa tawag nilang Maranao, which means yun nga, people of the lake or people beside the lake. Next one is their crops, or ano nga ba yung pangunahing product of Lanao del Sur and Lanao del Norte. According on my research, they have the wet rice and some corn, sweet potatoes, coffee, cassava, and peanuts. Next one is their history. Lanao del Sur has a long, colorful history to share. The Daragan epic, famous among the Maranaos, related about their events and people and defined the old towns during the pre-colonial period. Lanao is the home of Maranao, situated modernly known as the four principalities or Pampong sa Ranao, namely Masju, Unayan, Balao-ay, and Bayabao. The sultanated government independently yet is still unidentified with the national community. Next one is their festival. We all know that the Philippines, it has the madami siyang sinaselebrate na mga festivity across the Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And the Lanao del Sur is Hariyala Festival. It held every month of February. Actually, malapit na siya. It has colorful Thanksgiving for peace, prosperity, and bountiful harvest, wherein different tribes in Wow Town came together and celebrate. Hariyala is celebrated in the third week of February. And yung napansin ko, according sa mga pictures na na-search ko online, is that palagi silang naka-wear ng vibrant color which symbolizes bountiful harvest and to celebrate the prosperity and their culture.
Let's watch the Carriala Festival of Lanao del Sur. Next one is the tourist spot of Lanao del Sur. Mount Chogang is one of the least explored tourist spot in the Philippines, and now being eyed as a potential ecotourism spot. Despite massive flooding in 1990s, Much of the forested slopes remain pristine condition. These hide vast biological treasures, from eagles to the world's biggest flower species. Mabul Beach is one of the top Lanao del Sur tourist spots. Although it does not offer the typical powdery white sand, Mabul Beach is special for its pristine condition. Its black sandy beach contrasts the blue water of the ocean. Polo Barakat is one of the many impressive mosques in the province. Being one of the predominant Muslim areas in the Philippines, it is distinct for its floating settings. You need to walk on a narrow bridge or ride on a boat to reach it. Polo Barakat. Take a seat, because next is their delicacies. Adak is like a small jackfruit. Its fruit can also be used as vegetable or can be eaten fresh when ripe. The seeds can be boiled or roasted for a food. The physical characteristic in terms of color, spiky rind, and fresh or meat resemble the jackfruit as both are related species. At a first glance, especially to those who are unfamiliar with jackfruit, Badak can be misled as a stunned jackfruit. Dodol is the icon of all Maranao confections. Sticky rice flour, coconut milk, jaggery or traditional raw sugar from sugarcane make up this filling snack. It takes about 8 hours of non-stop stirring to keep it from burning. To maintain its thick, no-stick consistency, while it's overwear in Lanao del Sur and Lanao del Norte. Balolon is one of the favorite Maranaoan snack. It is light, sweet, and chewy. At its first just looks, it's like a rolled thin pancakes, but it is somewhat a rolled pancakes topped with toasted coconut bits and raw sugar called muscovado. Sit back and relax because we're here at Maguindanao. First up on their demographics.
Next up is Maguindanao. Maguindanao is a province in Philippines situated in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, or also called the BARMM, occupying the Sulu Archipelago, and the province of Lanao del Sur and Maguindanao is the central of Mindanao. Its capital is the municipality of Sharif Abuak. The province has a land area of 9,729.0804 square kilometer or 3,756,000.40 square miles. Its population, as determined by 2020 census, was 1,342,179. This represented as 31.05% of the total population of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. Then, 4.86% of the overall population of the Mindanao Island Group, or 1.16% of the entire population of the Philippines. Next up is the history of Maguindanao. So let me read the content of it. The Maguindanao are one of the many groups of lowland Filipinos. Apparently, They migrated to the island from Southwest Asia several thousand years ago. Today, they live primarily on the island of Mindanao, which located of the southern Philippines. The name Maguindanao, meaning people of the flood plain, was given to the both of the people and the island on which they lived. According to the legend, the Maguindanao were converted into Islam by Sharif Kabunsuan, a Muslim prince, who claimed to be a direct descendant of the Prophet Muhammad. The legend states that he won his converts by a combination of his wisdom, the appeal of his message, and a certain supernatural power. This prince married a local woman who is said to have been born miraculous from the stalk of bamboo. Next up is the people of Maguindanao. They call them Maguindanaon or Maguindanao, which means the people of the floodplain. Actually, yung pangunahing pangkabuhayan nila is weaving through craftsmanship. They weave some tiboli and tinala. Actually, ang suot ko ngayon is songkok. Tinatawag itong songkok ng mga Islam because pag Ramadan, ito yung mga sinusuot nila. Tapos, it is handmade. Galing ito sa Maguindanao, sabi nung may-ari. Kasi hinaram ko lang po to galing sa good friend ng kaibigan ko. Then, next one is my shirt is also handmade by the craftsmen of Maguindanao. Next one is their festivity or their festival. Yung festival nila is Sagayan. Philippine war dance performed by Maguindanao, Maranao, and Iranon, depicting in the dramatic fashion the step their hero. Prince Batugan took upon wearing his armaments the war he fought in the subsequent victory afterwards. Performer depicting fierce warrior would carry shield with shell noisemaker in one hand and double-bladed sword in other, attempting rolling movement to defend their master. So yung festivity nila is like this one. Para siyang warrior na nakikipaglaban, tapos may sarili silang step na kung saan kailangan sila ay fierce, bold, and nagmumukha talaga silang matapang. Dahil they believe that Prince Bantugan is strong and empowered.
Let's watch the Sagayan Festival of Maguindanao. Dada, thicken that creep but not as fluffy as pancake, and usually mixed with food coloring. This snack is filled with sweetened grated coconut as a filling. Tinagtag, sweet rice batter that sifted over a frying pan to create crunchy, porous rectangles look like crispy bihon noodles. Named after the preparation to sift the batter, two sticks are rhythmically beaten against the container handle. Tinagtag. Kagikit, or also known as pastil. This dish made up of rice and kagikit wrapped in banana leaves that locals bring with them during journey. Kagikit is made of the strand and strip of chicken meat cooked with herbs such as onion and garlic. The shredded meat is cooked with oil until it becomes crispy. Kagikit. Fasten your seatbelt because in 5 minutes we will now take off. Presenting the tourist spot of Maguindanao. Lake Balot is a host of natural grown freshwater species such as tilapia, catfish, and eels, making it ideal for fishing. It covers more than 10 hectares. The area surrounding the lake offers potential sites for family picnic and camping. Lake Balot. Blue Lagoon is one of the best Maguindanao tourist spots, located on idyllic setting of the rustic views. Experience swimming in its pristine and rejuvenating water as you relish the forest beauty. The water came from the spring connected to the Tamonka River, the Blue Lagoon. Al Jamela Weaving Center aims to showcase and preserve the authentic weaving industry of the province. It also provides livelihood to the locals. One of the main products here is inaul, which comes for the variety colors and design because of their world-class quality. Inaul textiles are sold to the international market. Al Jamela Weaving Center.
Sulu is a province in the Philippines situated in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, occupying the Sulu archipelago and the provinces of Lanao del Sur and Maguindanao in central Mindanao. Its capital is the municipality of Folog. Prior to the arrival of Islam in Sulu, the province used to adhere to local animist religions. This later changed to Hindu and Buddhist belief systems. Throughout this time, the kingdom of Lupasug had been established centuries before Islam arrived. The advent of Islam around the 1138 through merchants and traders had a distinct influence on Southeast Asia. The coming of Arabs, Persians, and other Muslims paved the way for the arrival of the religions, missionaries, traders, scholars, and travelers to Sulu and Mindanao in the 12th century. Out of all 82 provinces in the Philippines, the province of Sulu is the poorest, as evidenced by its having the highest poverty rate. Now, let's move on to its foods and delicacies. Beef kulma is as special as it gets. The richest stew is flavored with coconut milk, cinnamon, lemon juice, and lemongrass, and spices with curry powder, red pepper, and paprika. Dollops of peanut butter are added for a creamy, nutty taste. It's one of the dishes that shows the kinship Tausug have with the rest of the regions and the ethnic roots they share. Piazzac holds the same stature in Tausug cuisine as foie gras does in the French culinary traditions. The liver is fried in a pan and flavored with pounded ginger, garlic, turmeric, black pepper, lemongrass, and burnt coconut, which the Tausug believe has an anti-carcinogenic properties. Coconut milk is then poured into the mix and the dish is left to cook until the liquid is completely absorbed by the liver cubes.
Now let's welcome to their biggest, grandest, and colorful festival in this province.
About Raha Baginda Festival, a standard amongst their most praised celebration in Mindanao is the yearly Raha Baginda Festival. This specific occasion respects the immense of Raha Baginda, who is religious teachers from Sumatra and returned to Mindanao in 1390. He instructed the general population here about Islam until the year 1460. As per the tale of the legends, the general population in Mindanao did not need him to come in Sulu, and they even endeavored to avert him by the endeavoring to sink the vessels where he is cruising. Since they didn't succeed, he could spread Islam in the place and the offers path to the relocation of Ayus Persians, Arabians, and other Muslims gathering in Mindanao. Due to his genuineness to remain in the place, Karim ul Makdum helped Baginda set up his Islamic establishment in Sulu. As per history, this is the start of the festivals in the grounds that the general population in Mindanao recognizes his endeavors in making the Sulu Sultanate government. For the Raha Baginda Festival in 2017, the general populations of Sulu will again respect the colossal Baginda due to this value in the place. The coordination has been distinctive planned exercise such as extraordinary social exhibition, fluvial, motorcade, bright road, marches, beauty features that best customary ensembles and significantly more to appreciate. During the current year, the festival will be on the second 7-day stretch of August and it is a fascinating 3-day party.
Vinta Festival.
Vinta Festival in Sulu aims to bring peace, progress in the province. A grand spectacle of colors adorn the seas of Sulu. As Vinta sailed off the island's coast last Sunday, February 14, for the first ever Vinta Festival, it was organized by the Joint Task Group of Sulu. The spotlight was on the badjaus that showcased 46 vindas donated to them by the Joint Task Group of Sulu, the local government, and other organizations in Mindanao. Locals of Sulu watch in awe of this spectacle of vintas at sea. Badjaus who received the vintas said they are happy to start their livelihood with the traditional boats that define their culture and identity. According to the Brigadier General Alan Arojado, the fluvial parade is part of the tourism program of the Armed Forces of the Philippines that aims to bring peace, progress, and prosperity in Sulu. Major and General Gerardo Barrientos Jr. at a Zambasulta or Zamboanga Basilan, Sulu and Tawi-Tawi Division Commander said this initiative shows how the military has evolved into a multidimensional organization.
Tubataha Reef is one of the best diving sites in the world due to its vast and pristine underwater ecosystem and thriving marine life. It is the first Philippine tourist spot inscribed in the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1993. Tubataha Reef is one of the best tourist spots in Sulu. And also, Tubataha Reef's Natural Park is a marine protected area and world-renowned scuba diving site. It is home to more than 1,200 marine species, including sea grasses and algae, coral, sharks, rays, fishes, sea turtles, seabirds, and marine mammals. Provincial capital of Sulu. Just like in other Muslim provinces, the Sulu provincial capital showcases an Islamic-inspired architecture. It could easily capture the eyes of visitors and passers-by. One of the noted attractions here is a stunning glasswork design by Sari Manok of Abdul Mahdi.
Imaw, a locally known Tausug artist. This location should be seen in the heart of Holo, Sulu. Sa pinakadulo at pinakatimog na bahagi ng Pilipinas, matatagpuan natin ang probinsya ng Tawi-Tawi. Ito ay parte ng Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, kaya hindi nakakapagtaka na napapaliguran ito ng pulo at isla na kung saan nakikita dito ang Celebes Sea at ang Tawi-Tawi Island. Dahil pinaliligiran nito ng katubigan, ang probinsya ng Tawi-Tawi ay tinaguriang Seaweed Capital of the Philippines dahil dito nagmumula ang 60% ng mga katas nito na tinatawag na karaginan, na kung saan ginagamit ito sa pagkain, pampaganda at kung ano pang mga produkto. Evidence of human presence in Tawi-Tawi, the bones, jars, shells, and other artifacts and fossils were found in the Bulabac Rock Shelters Cave archaeological site, which has been declared as an important cultural treasure by the government in 2017. Previously, part of the province of Sulu, Tawi-Tawi was converted into a province on September 11, 1973, pursuant to Presidential Decree Number 302. During the first 730 days of Tawi-Tawi as a province, Governor Espaldon spearheaded over 100 million infrastructure projects, including the construction of the provincial capital, provincial hospitals, public market, 50 mosques, schoolhouses, radio station, airstrips, piers, houses, bridges, roads, and water systems. And now, let's move on to a grandest, historical, and colorful Agal-Agal Festival in the province.
Agal-Agal Festival, which is said to be the main seaweed festival in the nation. It is gotten from the word Agal-Agal, which is the nearby term for kelp in the Sulu archipelago. The organizing of Agal-Agal Festival corresponds with the Kamahardikaan, Sin Tawi-Tawi, or the founding anniversary of the province, which happened each 25th of this year. The festival was held in the town of Languyan, one of the 11 towns of Tawi-Tawi. Agal-Agal Festival demonstrates how the network esteem the significance of the ocean growth industries, which has been a piece of their living. Being a province made out of island, towns, encompassed by huge oceans, Tawi-Tawi is supplied with rich marine and sea-going assets. The festival additionally mirrors these rich bounties of the oceans. The celebration includes the rich cultures and the custom of the Sama, Bajau, Jama Mapun, and Tausug, who gently and agreeably live in the province. Brilliant societies and outstanding conventions that are still alive and rehearsed right up to
Kamardikaan Festival.
For the event, which usually starts every September 24 until the 25th, showcases the rich cultures of the different tribes in Tawi-Tawi through their songs, dances, live music, fashion shows, and a fluvial parade. They are the Jama Mapun, Tausug, Sama, and Bajau tribes. Also among the highly anticipated event during the Kamahardikaan is a search for the Bujang Tawi-Tawi or Miss Tawi-Tawi and the Grand Culture Parade. The province of Tawi-Tawi is dubbed as the seaweed capital of the Philippines, that it also celebrates the Agal-Agal Festival during the Kamahardikaan week. According to the reports, most of Tawi-Tawi seaweeds produced are exported to different countries around the world. As the main highlight of Kamahardikaan, different activities are also lined up during Agal-Agal festivals, participated by Tawi-Tawis in 11 municipalities. Expect bigger and grandest event this year, especially that it will be held in the Languyan, the hometown of the provincial governor. Languyan town in Tawi-Tawi prepares for the Kamahardikaan Festival, this beautiful mosque in another attraction in Languyan.
Now, let's move on to their famous delicacies of food in Tawi-Tawi. Sikalang or tabit-tabit. This is a fried rolled purple glutinous rice that is famous in Tawi-Tawi.
Kalikambing is a fried banana ball that looks like a donut. It's drizzled with caramel sauce. Lastly, junay is a Filipino packed rice dish wrapped in banana leaves with burnt coconut meat and various spices. It originates from the Tausug people of the Sulu archipelago. It is made by boiling rice in coconut milk until half cooked. Now, let's move on to Tawi-Tawi's most tourist attractions. Panampangan Islands in Tawi-Tawi. Never leave the province of Tawi-Tawi without going to their beaches. The province consists of more than 100 islands with mostly untouched and pristine white sand beaches. You'll never regret visiting one. Sheikh Maktoum Mosque. It is the oldest mosque in the Philippines and was built by an Arab trader, Sheikh Maktoum Karim, in 1380. It was first thought that the pillars of the old mosque found within the current mosque are the pillars of the original built in 1380. However, studies from the National Museum of the Philippines have confirmed that the pillars found within the present mosque dates back to the 17th century, making them remnants of the reconstructing of the mosque during the 17th century and not the 14th century. Just like most Philippine islands, Salawag Islands is fringed with powdery white sand beaches and palm trees. Approaching the islands, one would immediately notice the commanding presence of two lighthouses, a 100-year-old plus lighthouse and a 10-year-old modern lighthouse. The surroundings water of the islands is crystal clear with vivid sightings of the seagrass beneath. It is so excited to dock and experience these islands' very charm.